Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam Nurlida and everyone that is watching this video. We are from MBA 1185J and will be presenting about the Malaysia Book Award 2020. Before we start the presentation, I would like to introduce the group members that will be presenting. The first member is Suhailah binti Abd Shukor. The second member is Nur Suhaida binti Mohd Nor. The third member is Nur Nilam Sari binti Baharuddin. The next member is Muhammad Zharif Aizat bin Azhar. And the last member, me, Nurin Alyssa Faqehah binti Muhammad Nizam. Now, without further delay, I will pass the presentation to Nilam.
Thank you, Nurin Alyssa. Now I will start the presentation with introduction. The event that we choose for this reflective writing assignment is Malaysia Book Awards 2020. This award ceremony was held on 21 April 2021 at 12 noon and was live streamed on their official YouTube channel, Mabopa TV. The duration of the event video is 1 hour, 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Due to COVID-19 issues, the organizer decided to do it virtually while following a proper standard operating procedure. In addition, there are two phases when choosing the winner of each category, which are shortlisting and final assessment. Of all the books nominated, 5 books that had the highest vote for each category were shortlisted and announced as finalists. When going through the final assessment, detailed scoring was done by Mabopa members to determine the winner. The organizer of the event is the Malaysian Book Publisher Association, which is Mabopa. Mabopa, situated in Petaling Jaya, and the president of this organization is Arif Hakim Sani bin Rahman, and the deputy president, Cik Mazlan bin Saad, was seen in this award ceremony too. The main goal of this organization is to promote the growth of Malaysia's publishing sector. The objective of this event is to give recognition to Malaysia's publishing industry, as many local publishers publish many fantastic books. The second purpose is to recognize physical and digital books that have been published, such as e-books. This event also functions as a method of marketing communication for the book publishing sector to grow. Furthermore, it can create understanding and collaboration within the industry. With this event, people will acknowledge what kind of books are available. Moreover, this event has the potential to get the government attention and the book publishing sector. The reason we choose this event video is that we want to appreciate local writers and their work. There are many local writers that write good books. Furthermore, we choose this event because it has the potential to encourage the love of reading in various groups of society, such as teenagers and children. Apart from that, we can gain knowledge about the categories of books that are available in Malaysia. That's all from my part for introduction. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter, Suhailah.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Abd Shukor and I will present about event particulars. This event's name is Malaysian Book Award Ceremony and it has been made on 21 April 2020. The time for this event on air is 12 PM and take place at live broadcast on Mabopa official social media. For example, YouTube Mabopa TV. This event has been officiating by Yang Berbahagia Datuk Sri Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah, Mayor of Kuala Lumpur. There is a few invited guests I would like to list. 1. Chairman of the Committee OBM310, Tuan Haji Cik Mazlan bin Saad. 2. President of Mabopa, Tuan Arif Hakim Sani bin Rahman. 3. Imam Publication Sendirian Berhad. 4. Saspadi Sendirian Berhad. 5. Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka. 6. Big 3 Publication Sendirian Berhad. 7. PTS Media Group Sendirian Berhad. 8. IIUM Press. 9. Academy of Traditional Arts Warisan Melayu. 10. Maya Press Sendirian Berhad. And finally 11. Caterpillar M Sendirian Berhad. To the next presenter.
Thank you, Suhailah. Now, I will continue the presentation with event organizers. The main organizer of this event is the Malaysian Book Publisher Association, or known as Mabopa. Mabopa, or its old name MBPA, was established on 24 July 1967 after a pro-team committee was created. After the committee met 4 times, a general meeting was finally held on 18 May 1968 to officially launch the association. MBPA successfully registered formally at the Register of Societies on 14 January 1969. MBPA was very active for many years under the leadership of Dato' Abdul Aziz bin Ahmad. The members are more vocal and engaged with their ideas and opinions. After the new president, Encik Ghazi, was elected, he suggested that the association name change to Mabupa. The committee members agreed with the name as it sounds refreshing. The co-organizer of this event is Central Method Sendirian Berhad. It was founded in 2011 by Faiz Al-Shabab and Said Irfan, who was working as technology entrepreneurs. In the recent years, Central Method Sendirian Berhad is known as the largest Southeast Asia of e-book store with over 1,500 publishers worldwide and manages over 250,000 e-books titles in a variety of languages. The company promotes creation and innovation at a low cost and within budgetary constraints. The objective of Central Method Sendirian Berhad is to provide a safe and cost-effective solution for businesses worldwide to access the digital world using unique encryption management technology. That is all for event organizers. I will pass the presentation to Nur Suhaida. Thank you.
Thank you, Elise. Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Suhaida binti Muhammad Nur. Now, I'm going to present about the objective of this event. The first one is to give recognition to the players in the Malaysian publishing industry. This Malaysian Book Award ceremony can help boost the country's publishing sectors and inspire books industry advocates to be more disciplined, responsible, and dynamic. Next is provided recognition for both printed and digital publications. Publishers will have the option of producing printed or digital books, which will affect printing and distribution costs as well as return on investment. Besides, this event also for a marketing communication approach to stimulate the book publishing industry. Local publishers will be able to introduce their books to the public either directly to the print or digital market or international market. Other than that, the objective of this event is have mutual understanding and cooperation between the publishing industry. If each publisher has a good relationship with one another, they will be able to produce products that appeal to different audience. Lastly is attracting government support and industry support in book publishing. Malaysian book publishing can benefit from the Malaysian government's support for the industry, as the government has significant clout in the country. The government can open the eyes of the other industry to invest in the sector and provide good supports to the publisher through its connections with the publishing industry. Now, I'm going to pass the presentation to the next presenter, Zharif.
Thank you, Aida. Next, I am going to talk about the reason of choosing event. The reason of choosing the event is to appreciate and know the work of local writers. With this, local writers can feel their work acknowledged and not get tired of producing more new, high-quality works. Second, to this event can give knowledge about the categories of books available in Malaysia, such as literature book, namely book with the concept of novel, book with a collection of short story, and poems. Besides, this event can cultivate the interest of reading in various groups of society regardless of age. Today, teenagers are less interested in reading because they do not know that there are various categories of books that are suitable for all ages. Therefore, with an event like this, they can find out the category of book they are interested in. Lastly, events like this can also provide more exposure about e-books, especially to the older generation who do not know about technology. With e-books, everyone can be more interested in reading because it is easier to read and does not take a lot of space. The older generation can also enjoy reading in a new, exciting way. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now I will talk about tentative program for this event. 12 p.m. opening of the event, 12:04 minutes 5 seconds p.m. speech by Mabupa's President Tuan Arif Hakim Sani bin Rahmat. 12:01 minutes 37 seconds p.m. speech by Chairman of the Committee OBM310 Tuan Haji C. Mazlan bin Saad. 12:04 minutes 6 seconds p.m. speech by Mayor of Kuala Lumpur yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Taun Plena Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah. 12:13 minutes 47 seconds PM, dance performance of Joget Kanjar by Jemari Tari from Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Megah. 12:19 minutes 31 seconds PM, announcement of winners for the categories competed in the Malaysia 2020 Book Awards. 12:21 minutes 29 seconds PM, awarding the Popular Book Award to the winner. 12:24 minutes 25 seconds PM, awarding the Primary and Secondary School Education Book Award to the winner. 12:27 minutes 1 second PM, awarding the Early Children Book Award category 2 to 8 years old to the winner. 12:30 minutes PM, awarding the Best Book Cover Award to the winner. 12:34 minutes PM, awarding the Best Visual Book Award to the winner. 12:37 minutes PM, awarding the Translation Book Award to the winner. 12:40 minutes PM, awarding the Quran National Leaders Book Award to the winner. 12:41 minutes PM, awarding the Teen Book Award, category 8 to 18 years old to the winner. 12:44 minutes PM, awarding the Chinese Language Book Award to the winner. 12:47 minutes PM, announcing regarding the Tamil Language Book Award. 12:47 minutes 30 seconds PM, dance performance of Tarian Asli Makan Sirih by Jemari Tari from Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Megah, Petaling Jaya. 12:53 minutes PM, awarding the Highest Education Book Award to the winner. 12:55 minutes 49 seconds PM, awarding the English Book Award to the winner. 12:58 minutes 12 seconds PM, awarding the Non-Fiction Book Award to the winner. 13:55 seconds PM, awarding the Literature Book Award to the winner. 13:03 minutes 14 seconds PM, closing speech. 13:04 minutes 38 seconds PM, book preview of all winners. 13:05 minutes 56 seconds PM, appreciation to the organizer and sponsor. 13:06 minutes 32 seconds PM, end of the event. To the next presenter.
Thank you, Suhailah, for your presentation. Now, I will present about opening ceremony of the event. The speaker, Yanili, start the event by giving an overview of the event, such as the objective of this event is in conjunction with the coronation of Kuala Lumpur as Book Capital 2020, and information about the event is broadcast on social media platforms such as Mabopa, KLWBC 2020, and Malaysian Book Industry social media. Then, speaker invite the Deputy President of the Malaysia Book Publishers Association, Cik Mazlan bin Said, to give a speech. In his speech, he stated that this nomination was being presented by independent publishers in the publishing industry, with one of the goals to attract support from the government. The next speech is come from Arif Hakim Sani bin Rahmat, President of the Malaysian Book Publishers Association. In his speech, he stated that in keeping with the theme of digital transformation, the Malaysian Book Awards utilize all digital techniques, including nominations and book evaluation. Last but not least, the opening speech was presented by Datuk Seri Town Planner Haji Mahadi bin Cik Ngah, the event's VIP. In his speech, he mentioned about Kuala Lumpur is the World Book Capital 2020 is celebrated with a variety of fascinating programs, and the Malaysia Book Award Ceremony 2020 will be the first program. He also mentioned that as a reader, you may have seen that digital books and e-books are becoming more popular, and this initiative is taken into consideration in this nomination. Finally, as part of the opening ceremony, a traditional dance performance called Joget Kanjar from Jemari Tari Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Megah was performed by young children. The song Serampang Bugis by Nur Aniza Idris is played during the dancing. Their dance is very interesting and neat, like a professional dancer, and they consist of 7 dancers dressed in matching clothes and accessories. I am done presenting about the opening of the event. Now I will pass this presentation to the next presenter, Suhailah.
Now I will talk about profile of VIP officiating the event, which is Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah. His occupation is Mayor of Kuala Lumpur, the largest city in Malaysia, and has taken office on October 1, 2020 for a 2 years term. Next, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah graduated from University Teknologi Malaysia with a bachelor's degree in Town and Territory Planning. He subsequently went on to study town development at Glasgow University of Strathclyde. He began his work at DBKL in April 1983 as a town and village planning officer. Lastly, because of his dedication and hard work, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah was granted permission to appoint the position of the mayor by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah under Section 4 of the Federal Capital Act 1960. To the next slide. To the next presenter.
Thank you, Suhailah, for that wonderful presentation. Now, I will be presenting about the summary of the officiating speech. The officiating speech was given by Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Town Planner Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah, Mayor of Kuala Lumpur. At the starting of his speech, he addresses the VIPs and the audience watching the event, such as the President, Vice President and members of Mabupa. Not only them, but Malaysian book publishers, writers and illustrators are also watching the event. He then continued his speech by saying that there are many activities held in conjunction with Kuala Lumpur as the World Book Capital 2020, with Malaysia Book Award 2020 as one of them. He then stated the purposes of the Malaysia Book Award 2020 and believed that each book is a result of many talents and efforts of individuals involved in the publishing industry. He also said that e-books are getting more popular. According to the Malaysian National Library, the number of e-books borrowers are higher than physical book borrowers during the pandemic situation. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Town Planner Haji Mahdi bin Cik Ngah said that the Malaysia Book Award 2020 is designed as a marketing communication platform to encourage the public to read more. He also hoped that the event can help establish more cooperation between individuals, public and government in the publishing industry. He concludes his speech by officiating the event. That is all for the summary of the officiating speech. Now I will pass the presentation back to Suhailah. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Next, I'm going to present about the sponsorship of this event. The first sponsorship of this event is KLWBC Kuala Lumpur World Book Capital 2020. Kuala Lumpur has been nominated as the World Book Capital 2020. UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay made the nomination for Kuala Lumpur on 19 September 2018 in New York. Residents come from a wide spectrum of culture and ethics background. They widen the definition of diversity to include those who are marginalized, disabled, indigenous tribes and those who call Kuala Lumpur home. The KL Baca Foundation is a non-profit organization which aim to promote ethnical and sustainable development by encouraging people to read and care for those and the environment. The word compassionate has been chosen as its tagline since it shows concern for others via reading. Next is co-sponsorship is National Book Council of Malaysia. Malaysian National Book Council was founded in 1968 by the Malaysian Ministry of Education. The council members are drawn from government, industry and non-government organizations. Its mission is to encourage people to read and expand the book business in Malaysia and around the world. The Permanent Secretariat of MBKM, formerly known as the Education Policy and Development Sector, has officially become part of the Ministry of Education Malaysia MBKM since 31 December 2005. It was previously a sub-department within the ministry with officers taken administratively from other divisions. Malaysia's Ministry of Education, MBKM, has created a new division which aims to promote Malaysia book at international level in collaboration with local book industry, publisher and business people. MBKM is responsible for managing the National Book Council, Malaysia, and BCM administrative and cooperation programs. Now, I will pass the presentation to Nilam to continue this presentation.
Thank you, Aida, for your great explanation. The next point that I want to present is about promotional medium of the event. A promotional medium is very important for an event. It is because it can create or increase awareness of the event and inform the target market of the details of the event. This event use a good promotional medium. They are used to promote this event, which is an official website, poster and mobile advertisement. The official website for this event is anugerahbukumalaysia.com. This webpage is only available in the Malay language. They use this website to keep up the current on the award, including the 14 award categories, eligibility requirements, and the application procedure. The website also contains the most recent Mabopa members as well as candidates for the Malaysian Book Awards in each category. Aside from that, the nicest things about this website is that it is highly user-friendly because it is well organized. Apart from that, they also use poster to promote this event. The official poster for this event has been shared on their social media accounts. Several organizations, publications, and associations also have shared this poster on their social media platforms. Posters is a great method to spread information about an upcoming event. This is because the poster offers a range of important event information only. As we can see in this event poster, there are dates through the event, dates for the shortlisting process, and so on. This is a smart way to get additional exposure for your event. Lastly, this event also uses mobile advertisement as a promotional medium for this event. The two types are Facebook page and Instagram. Malaysia Book Awards 2020 have their social media, which is Facebook page. Anugerah Buku Malaysia is the name of their Facebook page. They have 999 people follow this page and 962 people like this page. On this Facebook page, they actively post and update about this event. For example, the starting date and hour of the event, as well as a video of the nominated book finalists. Apart from that, social media has other advantage. The first is that it allows them to communicate with their followers in a way that the website does not. Aside from that, followers are free to ask them questions regarding the event's detail, and they will receive more accurate and timely information on the event. Furthermore, merely allowing people to engage with your material may help to boost brand awareness and develop the reputation of your event. In addition to Facebook, Instagram is another social media platform that has been used to promote this event. Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka Malaysia official Instagram account is very active in sharing information about this event on their Instagram. For example, they actively share the nominees listed for each of these award categories, as well as a link to log into e-Center for voting purpose. This shows the book industry commitment to promoting the event. That's all from me. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter, Zharif.
Thank you, Nila. Now I am going to talk about the main content of the event. The main purpose of this event is to give appreciation and recognition to the best book published in Malaysia. There were a total 522 books nominated, but only the best 14 books were selected to receive the award. Among the 14 categories of publication award at the Malaysia Book Award 2020 are Popular Book Award, School Education Book Award, Primary and Secondary, 2 to 8-year-old Children Book Award, Best Book Cover Award, Best Visual Book Award, Translation Book Award, Current National Leaders Book Award, Teen Book Award 8 to 18 years, Chinese Language Book Award, Tamil Language Book Award, Higher Education Book Award, English Book Award, Non-Fiction Book Award, Literature Book Award, the Teen Book Award, which requires criteria that includes in the teen genre that suitable for the teenagers, such as novel, non-fiction books, short story, and poem. This award was won by the book Hatan Edisi Istimewa, published by PTS Media Group Sendirian Berhad. The Higher Education Book Award is also competing in the Malaysia Book Award 2020. To participate in this category, the genre must be higher education, such as textbook, reference book, and educational journal. This award was won by Desta Alam Melayu, Asal Usul Sejarah dan Penggunaan, published by the Academy of Traditional Art Warisan Melayu. With an event such as the Malaysia Book Award 2020, the book publishers will be better known to many people, and they will also be more passionate in producing high quality work in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Zharif. Now I will be present about the medic aid and emergency service for this event. For this event, we are going to suggest that this event need to prepare the first aid kit. As a precaution, a first aid kit needs to be provided for this event, such as antiseptics, cotton chip swabs, and other tools. Employees appointed to deal with it, such as staff with CPR and first aider, need to be on standby in case of emergency. Second is basic first aid kit. Malaysia Book Award have to prepare the basic first aid as a medical resource to be used at the event of an emergency. First aids and registered nurse with a physician on call can respond repeatedly to incidents and ensure that injuries are treated properly and fast. In the conclusion, first aid kit and basic first aid is a vital aspect of performing in a ceremony that must be prepared in order for this Malaysia Book Award ceremony to run well. It ensures the safety of everyone involved in the event of an emergency, whether large or small. Now, I'm going to pass the presentation for the next presenter, Zharif.
Thank you, Aida, for the closing floor of the event. The Malaysia Book Award 2020 went very smoothly. The ceremony ended with congratulations from the host to the award winners. The host thanked the finalists and publishers whose book was nominated in the hope of continuing to support the Malaysia Book Award. On behalf of the organizer, the host has thanked all those who have made the event a success, especially the Mayor of Kuala Lumpur, Secretary of Kuala Lumpur World Book Capital 2020, MABOPA members, all publishers in Malaysia, all Malaysia book activists, its central digital book platform, and most importantly, to all the readers and book lovers. The host asked to continue our support of local published book and always make sure that the book are authentic. The host ended the speech by warning all of us not to buy pirate book, either in physical or digital form, so that the book industry in Malaysia can move forward. Lastly, before the end of the ceremony, they display slides of the award-winning books according to their categories and slides of collaborating companies in making this ceremony a success. That's all from me. Thank you.
In this slide, I would like to conclude a few things about this event. I would like to conclude by two categories, which is strength and weakness. First, I will talk about strength of this event. 1. The speaker for this event is capable of fluently speaking another language. The event become more interesting for viewers and make them feel like wanting to watch more. 2. It is fascinating and entertaining event. There are a few performances to watch and make the viewer tempted to watch the event. 3. The audio for this event is crystal clear and simple to comprehend. Round of applause to the MC for being confident and do not stutter throughout the event. 4. The event's purpose is simple and straightforward for the audience to understand. I will give one more point based on my opinion, which is the videographic of this event look very professional and original. Now, I will talk about the weakness of this event. 1. The event background video is a little out of sync with the event's topic and it looked quite unattractive and boring. 2. The time allotted for the finalist book preview is quite limited. They do not have enough time to share more information about their book. 3. The promotion was ineffective because the amount of viewers is below target. I would like to add another point. The constant shifting of camera location is too much because it affects the audience focus. The next presenter.
Thank you, Suhailah. As we can see, there are many flaws of the event. Therefore, we have few recommendations for the future events to run even more smoothly. The first suggestion is to choose a more suitable background. Choosing a more fitting background can attract the audience attention and make the audience stay to watch the event until the end. For example, use a library concept or on-stage concept to match with the event that is giving awards. Secondly, provide enough time and use suitable fonts for the book reviews. When using suitable fonts and enough time is provided, the audience can see the books and its name clearly. Indirectly, this method can promote the books too. The third recommendation is to use all promotion medium when promoting. Not only promoting in social medias, it is highly recommended to promote the event using offline promotions too, such as advert in newspapers and raising banners. By doing so, people of all ages can know about the event. Lastly, reduce the amount of change in the camera angle. For a smoother event, it is best not to change the camera angle frequently as it can make the audience uninterested. With that being said, we have reached the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching.